I knew him before.
1 and 2, check 1. Done?
Yep.
Good evening, everyone. Can I ask you all please stand for the pledge? Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to tonight's Town Board agenda. It is April 8, 2025. It's a special evening this evening. We're going to start off with something that doesn't deal with problems around town. It's a good thing. Thank you. First of all, we are honored to recognize the Northeast Westchester Special Unified Floorball Team. For those of you who do not know, Northeast Westchester Special Recreation is a community-based therapeutic recreation program for children, teens, and adults with developmental disabilities residing in Westchester County. Northeast has an office in Hawthorne, in the town of Mount Pleasant. Is one of 12 towns that partner with this important organization to run programs for our residents. From March 8th to the 16th, 2025, Turin, Italy hosted over 1,500 athletes from 103 countries for the 2025 Special Olympic World Winter Games. Northeast Unified Floorball Team competed in games and brought home the bronze medal.
Wow.
This is truly an amazing accomplishment and a symbol of perseverance, teamwork, and the power of sport to unite us all. This team is made up of six Special Olympic athletes, 4 unified partners, and 3 coaches, or who are all here with us tonight. Tonight we are also joined by Barbara Laird, Anna Poughkeepsie, Town Board Councilwoman, Ward 2, and White Plains Mayor Tom Roach. Ellie Anneman, Executive Director of Northeast Westchester Special Recreation. Ellie worked closely with my assistant Amanda, who without her we wouldn't be here this evening, coordinate tonight's event. We appreciate all of Ellie's assistance on this. Unfortunately, Somers Town Supervisor Scarano and Yorktown Supervisor Lackerman could not attend this evening. However, they have sent proclamations that the Town Board is pleased to issue on their behalf. We would now like to recognize the Northeast Unified Floorball Team Special Olympic athletes. Each council member will briefly speak and then call up the athlete. Councilwoman Zeno.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening. We would like to honor each member of a team as well as the coaches, and we would like to begin with Mount Pleasant resident Louis Jost. Louis is a lifelong Hawthorne resident and began competing with Special Olympics with Northeast 20 years ago. Louis is a strong athlete and enjoys competing in a variety of sports. Louis holds his school's longest shot put record. The town is immensely proud of Louis and his representation of the United States at the 2025 Special Olympics World Winter Games. Louis, I'm very pleased to present you with this certificate of accomplishment.
Congratulations.
Want to take a picture for Amanda? Yeah. Can I take it right here? Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. Right, boom. Yeah. Perfect.
Mark.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. This next award will go to Mike Bubb of Shrub Oak, New York. Mike has spent 15 years training in Special Olympic sports. Mike is an excellent swimmer who competes in the USA Games in 2022, where he helped lead his swimming relay team to a gold medal. Within Special Olympics New York, he is a member of the Regional Athlete Leadership Council. And on behalf of Yorktown Town Supervisor Lachterman, I ask Mike to come up and receive this proclamation.
Councilwoman Lori Scully.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Samantha Frederick of Yorktown Heights, who began competing in Special Olympics 8 years ago and has participated in basketball, bowling, floorball, floor hockey, and softball, I would say on behalf of Yorktown Supervisor Ed Lachterman, I ask Samantha to come up and accept this certificate of appreciation. Well, I think I'll go down and shake her hand down there. Is that better? Samantha, I'm so impressed. Being a person who never had the opportunity to play all those sports because as an older woman, they didn't let girls play sports back then.
Oh, gosh.
So it's true. It's very true. So I'm impressed. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome.
Councilman Tom.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. We're here to honor Will Smith. He's the team captain. He grew up in Somers and recently moved to Brewster, New York. He was introduced to the Special Olympics 26 years ago when he began participating in the Northeast Westchester Special Recreation Programs. This was the third time competing in Special Olympics World Games. He was previously competed with Northeast in Japan and China. We have a proclamation from Robert Scoriano. He's the supervisor in Somers, and congratulations, and well-deserved, and we're very proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Great.
At this time, I would like to ask the Honorable Mayor of White Plains, Mayor Roach, to come up.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor, and my colleagues on the council, and I used to come here as a lawyer a lot. I used to come here as a lawyer when I was a lawyer at LR, so I feel, I should say, it feels great to be at someone else's council meeting. But I'm here to honor Andrew Stawicki, who is a resident of the city of White Plains, one of my constituents. And we are very proud of the success of the floorball team. And he grew up in North Castle, but currently lives in White Plains. And he's been competing in Special Olympics for 27 years. This is his third time competing in Special Olympics World Games, and I'm honored to present him with this proclamation and this certificate. And I should say the proclamation does declare that I, Thomas M. Roach, Mayor, do hereby proclaim April 8th as Andrew Stawicki Day in the city of White Plains. No free parking.
Thank you for coming.
At this time, I would ask that Barbara Laird, Town of Poughkeepsie Town Board Member, Councilwoman, for Ward 2 to come up.
Thank you. I didn't play floorball and I got claps. I am the town board representative for Ward 2, where Ben Stosky lives. And in the town of Poughkeepsie, he lives way up on the top of the ridge on Raker Road. He has started competing in the Special Olympics as soon as he was old enough to do so. So I'm not sure how many years that is, but it sounds like he is a veteran. Since then, he has competed in many athletics, including basketball and floor hockey and softball. I cannot imagine how exciting it must have been to be at the Special Olympics in Turin, and I hope that you all got to taste some gelato before you did. So congratulations, Ben. Poughkeepsie offers you this proclamation with great congratulations and thanks for competing. Oh, we'll turn it this way. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
At this time, the town board members will be calling up different members for their certificates. Danielle?
Thank you. Jesse Espinette of White Plains, New York, started coaching Special Olympics 7 years ago. A certified therapeutic recreation specialist, Jesse is employed as a senior recreation therapist at Northeast Westchester Special Recreation. Jesse admires the Special Olympic athletes she works with, who motivate her every day to do her best in everything. I'm privileged to present this certificate of accomplishment to Jesse. Thank you.
Lori?
Thank you. Peter Gianna Tiempo of Westchester represented Special Olympics USA as a unified partner in floorball. During his internship at Northeast Westchester Special Education 3 years ago, Peter was introduced to Special Olympics. Growing up playing hockey, his transition to floorball was a natural one. He is now employed as a recreation specialist with the ARC Westchester. I am honored to present this certificate of accomplishment to Peter. Please come up. Oh. Well, Joe, I assume that you will give this to Peter with our congratulations. Okay? You're very welcome. Thank you. And thanks for being the coach.
Mark?
Thank you. So unfortunately, there are two additional players that could not be here. However, we would still, of course, like to recognize their accomplishments. Sandy Kreco of Hopewell Junction grew up volunteering with Special Olympics. In participating with the law enforcement torch run for Special Olympics, he now coordinates volunteer opportunities for officers of the Carmel Police Department in Putnam County, where he is employed as a sergeant. The town will make sure Sandy receives this certificate, and on behalf of the town of Mount Pleasant, we thank Sandy and we're very proud.
Tom?
Lee Howard of Malta, New York, has been involved with Special Olympics for 3 years after starting her employment as Director of Unified Programs for Special Olympics, New York. As Mark said, we'll be sure that Lee receives her certificate as well. And again, congratulations to everybody, and your achievement is sensational, and we're proud that you're here, and it's been quite an evening. Thank you.
Last but not least, we would like to recognize the Northeast Unified Floorball Team coaches. Joe Bellini of Katona is the team's head coach. Joe has coached Special Olympic athletes for nearly 30 years. Through coaching, he has earned recognition as 2022 Special Olympics New York Coach of the Year and received the 2023 Special Olympics North America Outstanding Coach Award. I am pleased to present Joe with the Certificate of Achievement.
I got it. No, I got it. It works.
Nancy Bellini, also from Kadona, is the team's assistant coach. Nancy has coached Special Olympics for 40 years in sports, including athletics, basketball, floorball, and volleyball. Nancy is also the program director and certified therapeutic recreation specialist for Northeast Special Westchester Recreation. I would also like to thank Nancy for coordinating with athletes and their families to invite everyone here this evening. We appreciate her hard work in making tonight a special event. Ellen Pakula of Yorktown Heights is the team's assistant coach and joined the Special Olympics movement 36 years ago. Since she has served as coach, unified partner, and staff member, currently she is employed as Special Olympics New York Mid-State Regional Director. I am privileged to present Nancy with the Certificate of Achievement. If anyone would like to take photos afterwards, you're welcome to do so. I know you all think that this is special for you. It's also very special for us and the town of Mount Pleasant to be able to recognize you for all your efforts. We're all proud of you very much. Thank you for coming.
Take a group picture.
Do like a group picture? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, we gotta, it's mine.
Guys, in your position, you can't stand next to my person if he's not here.
You have this, you gotta switch to Jessica. That's good. Okay, now we're gonna, I'm gonna.
Perfect for this swap. Is this team have a picture? Yeah, we'll get everybody's first. Bingo. Perfect. Either grind. Let's go.
Can we merge in with you?
Yes, yes. Slide in. Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. One more. Okay, last one. One, two, three. One, two. Okay, I don't want.
Help your coaches up.
Italy must have been incredible.
So, Special Olympics, that's 11 days for anyone who would like to join.
We've been together for 2 days before that, so all of us have told us that much more just together.
Oh, wow.
Approximately 600 people on track that day. Yeah, I mean, we started our way up. Opening ceremony started around 10 of that SEM. And we were there till yeah, it's a nice day.
Right.
Paratroopers come in.
That's cool. What's the date again? The 20th? I'm gonna put
27th of April.
27th.
Join me for cake. It's my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're 4 on 4, so 4 of us, 4 of them, and we play against, every Thursdays. Different divisions and things like that. So it's really great. Yeah. Keep it going there. Okay, we got to play against Italy, we got to play against Finland, Germany, Austria, so, and they were all wonderful to be able to kind of meet the other players from other countries. And some of us traded jerseys, we traded gear, so like I have like a Germany jersey, someone else has some, from different countries, so it's really cool. Yeah.
And everything tastes really fresh.
Who else has your day out?
I like that hat.
Thank you. I got it there. Only €5.
I have family in Italy.
I took this problem.
We have state games coming up.
I just wanted to say hi. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for being here.
It was really nice.
That was great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's amazing, the medals, like gold medals and bronze medals. It's great. Yeah, no, we're honored to do this. Really nice. My pleasure.
That's a really good one, right? Yeah, I'll send it to you right now, okay? Yeah, we'll probably do that. Okay, and then, did you just find out?
What agenda tonight? That's it.
No, we have,
Yeah, no other, yeah, we'll go through our typical agenda after, but, yeah, this is,
We all need that.
Now she does
this makes it all worthwhile.
it's great.
injection every 2 weeks.
Congratulations.
And the way here, I was upset when I walked in the door because she was waiting and waiting and waiting for the doctor to call. And
I
she
didn't
called
know
me
much
all the
about
time.
it.
She's crying and I'm crying. She said, I
Right,
can't
yeah.
stand this. I wish they'd just call.
No.
And they finally called. And Elena had it checked, my daughter had it checked with the doctor.
That's really cool.
I've been through this.
I know.
I didn't know what it
That's when I
was.
saw
you.
you, that's why I got
Until
ready.
recently, I didn't know anything.
Oh, it was great news.
Yeah.
Wow. On the
Congratulations.
way in, Tom saw me upset because they were waiting for the doctor at Sloan to tell my sister.
Thank
Really,
you. You made
really
Mount Pleasant
To
very
tell the
proud.
doctor in Rhode Island that she truly was
There's
in
a lot of hard
remission.
work,
My
but
sister.
hard work
Oh,
pays
wow.
off, right?
That's good news.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
You're
On the way in,
Marie's
I
fan.
just-
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, so I was on the
just
education.
heard They were waiting and waiting.
I didn't know what
Oh, I
happened.
said hello.
No, they were waiting, and this is,
Congratulations.
my daughter just texted and said everything is okay.
Must have been
Well,
exciting.
thank God.
I
It's a
thank
miracle.
knew you looked
thank God
familiar.
for my daughter.
Prayers have been answered.
I've seen you at some of the
Yeah, in that room.
some of the
That's
fundraisers,
my
the dinner
sister.
dances,
My
the
sister.
galas.
Teams up during their
After my
All very
father's
generous.
house
Your
there.
sister lives in Massachusetts.
She lives in Rhode Island.
Oh, Rhode
at the same
Island.
But my
time,
daughter
like,
works
at
with
one point during the group stage full ball game.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. After the first loss, we saw that Lily was having their job out as well, so we lifted them up. My
pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a great night.
And they got silver, by the way.
Congratulations again. Take care.
Congratulations.
Sure, right back. Pleasure.
Congratulations.
Thank you, congrats.
Congratulations.
My
How
pleasure.
exciting
Very
is
nice meeting you.
Congratulations.
Again, congratulations.
Thank you so much for coming to our celebration.
Congratulations. Lou.
You're
Take
very
care.
Congratulations.
Andrew?
So much confidence here, every single.
My pleasure. Congratulations.
Wasn't really proud.
Well done.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Yeah, you
Hey,
did.
you get A+.
Thank you.
Right.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, take a look.
Man, that's awesome, man. That is awesome.
We don't know many people with an Olympic medal.
Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you for coming.
For 1 year. I found it 1 year. I mean, it's a big sport in Europe. You have to get a chance to and see how the professionals play. It's insane. It's so fast. I mean, it's a wiffle ball, and that wiffle ball gets whipped. I mean, it's just, you can't play sport. You play person. And then you go back, once you take possession of the ball, and you take it off.
Oh, we have to do real work.
Stay there.
Thank you.
night.
Thanks for coming.
He goes to sleep.
Yeah.
What's today?
That was very sweet. Where's the light bulb?
I think Amanda was more excited than everybody.
We didn't want anyone else to go.
Lenny, don't pan the crowd, all right?
Into the dark hallway.
Yeah, should have a light on out
Yeah.
there.
We really could call this work session part 2.
That was nice for their councilwoman to come all the way down from Poughkeepsie.
Yeah, it was very nice.
That was great.
But yet I have to thank Amanda because these things don't come together that easy, so
No, and this was,
This was
very
great.
organized
all
and,
her efforts on getting this done makes us all look good.
right.
First thing on our bids and awards, we have authorization to award a bid for the Mount Pleasant Children's Pool. Is there anything you have to say on that or no? Bids came in, I think, this morning,
Yeah,
right?
this morning
Yeah.
for the children's pool restoration.
The total, the low bid on that was $30,500. That's to replace the defective gunite, $25 per square foot.
Do you need a motion?
That would help.
Make motion of approval for authorization to award the bid for the Mount Pleasant Children's Pool. It's Resolution 183-25.
I'll second.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Next item is purchase order 162-2502. This is for clean air quality service. Monthly fee is $1,430. Total annual cost $34,320. It's a 2-year contract.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is purchase order 122505 for Civic Plus LLC. This is the annual 25 website annual fee. Total fee for the year is $10,934.59.
Move for approval?
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, purchase order 122506, Civic Plus LLC. This is agenda management Civic Clerk software for $325.25 until $328.26. Annual fee is $6,697.29.
I'll move for approval?
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Moving down. Purchase order 830-2505, Denora Water Technologies. This is for the emergency UV system training for the Kensico Water District. Sole proprietor vendor for staff and James DeBlock, staff due to passing of DeBlock employee and lack of backup on the system. The UV system is critical for disinfecting the water. Training is available for this week, 4/7/25. 2 days of service portal, 2 portal and site work. Total cost is $3,750.
A motion for approval for this purchase order for Denora Water Technologies.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we have street closing. Massimo Cardella, request to close Willis Avenue from Frankfurt Street to Main Street on Saturday, June 28th, from 12 until 10 p.m. No rain date is being requested.
Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Oh.
Next item is authorization to approve a resolution to oppose Con Ed's proposed rate hikes. Con Ed's pending request for double-digit increases in electric and gas rates is just the latest in a seemingly unending series of price hikes that continue to unreasonably encumber our residents and businesses who already pay among the highest electric rates in the nation. As town supervisor, I'm calling on the State Public Service Commission to reject this major new round of unjustifiable increases and roll back the existing exorbitant rates already burdening our residents. I join with our state and county officials in supporting a balanced approach to utility rates, which Con Edison's current rates for increases of 11.4 in electric and 13.3 in gas rates are not. The attached resolution will be shared with the Public Service Commission, state and county elected officials.
I will move for approval.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Wouldn't think so. Carried.
Thank you.
Next item is, in conjunction with this issue with Con Edison, authorization is requested to approve a resolution to retain Deitcher Law LLC with the consortium of municipalities. Almost every municipality in Westchester, I know, is joining on this case going against Con Ed rate hikes. The agreement was, let me see if I have the numbers I don't want to read the whole resolution, but basically we are agreeing to join in on this case. The case could go as high as $100,000, which would be split equally amongst all the participating municipalities that accepted this representation. We have set a maximum of $5,000, and we are hoping that it could go down depending on the amount of municipalities that join in. So this resolution will approve us, this resolution to move forward with this litigation.
Make a motion for approval to retain Dycha Law LLC, the consortium with the municipalities, to intervene in the Con Ed rate case before the Public Service Commission.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization. Is sought to ratify and authorize signature of a memorandum of agreement between the town of Mount Pleasant and CSEA Blue Collar Unit. The proposed memorandum of agreement between the town and CSEA Blue Collar Unit would allow members who obtain their CDL, at least a Class B, with tanker and air brake endorsements to receive reimbursement up to $3,000 for fees associated with obtaining the license. All employees who receive the reimbursement must work for the town for 3 years following the receipt of the reimbursement. Otherwise, they must pay back all or portion of the reimbursement they receive. The MOA also provides an annual stipend of $1,400 to all CSEA blue-collar bargaining unit members who are directed to wear body-worn cameras.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Mark,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item is authorization to approve a resolution authorizing settlement of the civil rights action brought by the Jewish Child Care Association of New York, JCCA, against the town. Darius, did you want to make any comment on that?
Yeah, there's no payment amount being made to JCCA. They'll withdraw their lawsuit, and it has to do with the emergency orders, but they still need to comply with all the zoning that is still pending in the state court. So this would get rid of the federal action with no payment but the town.
Thank you.
I'll move for approval on this, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Investment report, current rate of interest, 3.75%. Moving on to business from the floor. Being there no speakers, we move on to our town clerk's report.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, everyone. Town Clerk's Report, Town Board Meeting, April 8th, 2025. Bid opening for the children's pool restoration. Received and filed the oath of office for the Hawthorne Fire District for Francis Carlucci, Deputy Treasurer. And received and filed 3 zoning board resolutions. Jeffrey Crane, 326 Manhattan Avenue. Ed and Roseanne Howard, 221 Columbus Avenue. And Vincent Sostry, 1025 King Street.
Thank you. Councilman Saliano.
Thank you, Mr. Supervisor. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My report's the Comptroller's memo. The following claims are submitted for town board approval. From the category of attorney, $16,786.50. From the category of special consulting services, Industrial Appraisal Corporation, $2,120. From the Superintendent of Highways, DTN LLC, $2,673.22. From the category of Public Safety, Corsi Tire NY Incorporated, $2,880. From Recreation Administration, Copies Unlimited, New York Incorporated, $2,275. From Parks, Apcar Sales Company Incorporated. Polak Paint and Field, Apcar Sales Company Incorporated, $4,743.10. From the category of youth programs, Oriental Trading, Jennifer Olchak, Scott Dooley, The Grit Ninja LLC, $12,822.82. From General Repairs, Pro Asphalt, Glencoe Supply, $18,271.75. From the Capital Building Improvement, Aqua Works Incorporated, $209,907.40. From Highway General Capital Projects, Charles A. Magnanaro, $16,902.50. From Kensico Capital Projects, Charles A. Magnanaro, $2,888.50. From Special Drainage District, Chemung Supply, $16,822.20. From the Valhalla Refuge District, Ramos Tree Service Landscaping, $560. For the Mount Pleasant Refuge Districts, again, Ramos Tree Service and Landscaping, $2,240. From the joint, lost my place here.
Mount Pleasant
There you go.
Consolidated Sewer.
Mount Pleasant Consolidated Sewer, thank you. Jasper Engine and Transmission, all makes pump and motor repair, $9,810.40. From the Joint Water District Fund, the Hatch Company, Jasper Engineer and Transmission, $4,265. From Mechanical Water District Number 1, George S. Coyne Chemical Corporation and PVS Mini Bulk Incorporated, $3,266.16. From Kensico Water, Commissioner of NYSDEC and PVS Mini Bulk Incorporated, $7,345.57. From Trust and Agency Escrow Cleary Consultants, $825. And the grand total, ladies and gentlemen, is $337,405.12. I respectfully ask the board for a motion of approval of the Comptroller's memo, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Mark, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. The second item, Mr. Supervisor, we have a couple of retirements. There's a couple payouts. This is authorization for final lump sum payout for a Highway Department employee. The gentleman's name is John Coletti, and I move to, for approval to pay this gentleman, it's $4,976.31. I move for approval.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Lori, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And the last item, Mr. Supervisor, again, it's authorization for final lump sum payout for the Highway Department employee, Maureen Reck. She was here for well over 40 years. She was an exemplary employee. We wish her well. We're certainly going to miss her. And she worked real hard. She accumulated a lot of time. And her payout, I believe, is $24,948.18. I move for approval, please.
Motion by Tom,
Second?
second by Danielle, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I thank you. Have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Councilwoman Zano, looks like you got enough.
I have a couple of announcements. Doug didn't think I should have the night off,
No.
so. Good evening, residents of Mount Pleasant, fellow board members. Just a couple of announcements from our rec and our Park and Rec Department. Camp registration is open. Just a note, the Escape Squad, 2 of the 3 sessions are closed and full. Pool registration opens April 9th. And this Saturday is our annual Easter egg hunt at Broadway for pre-K to 2nd grade. There are 2 slots you can choose from, either 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. That's all I have. Thank you very much.
Real eggs?
They're using real eggs this year. I don't know what's going to happen, but we should go join the fun.
Yeah, could use some eggs. All right, moving on. Councilman Saraceno.
Yes, I'm off as well, I believe. I'll just give a quick announcement from the Highway Department. A reminder that compost deliveries are happening. They're in the midst of being delivered. The compost that the town gives to residents, complimentary. So if you did order it back in February or earlier in the winter, be sure to keep a sign out that tells the drivers where you'd like it dumped. And that's all. So have a, happy Easter. Is this, not Easter, Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday, yeah.
Happy Palm Sunday, and Passover begins Saturday. So if you celebrate, enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on, Councilwoman Smollett.
Good evening, everyone in the town of Mount Pleasant and my fellow board members and Mr. Supervisor. I have 2 items this evening from the Police Department. The first is from Corey Antonecchio, Traffic and Safety. Authorization is sought to hire Zachary Cardian to the title of laborer in the Division of Traffic and Safety, effective April 9th, 2025. Salary and benefits will be dictated by the CSEA Blue Collar Collective Bargaining Agreement. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second.
second by Tom. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. There's authorization to hire traffic safety seasonal maintenance laborers as per the following pay scale. New hires must be 18 years old with a valid driver's license, $20 per hour. Returning employees are $20.50 an hour. All 3 positions will terminate after 4 months of employment. Move for approval, please.
Motion by Lori,
Second?
second by Danielle. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you. That's my report for this evening.
Thank you. Moving on to our schedule of meetings, work session Tuesday, April 15th at 7 p.m. Our business session Tuesday, April 22nd at 7 p.m. Being there no further business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Tom,
Second.
second by Mark. Meeting adjourned.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night,
evening.
everyone.
Thank you.